This is Dakota News Now Sports.
The annual Wiener Dog Races are always among the most anticipated nights on the Sioux Falls Stampede's calendar, in part because players know they're going to be playing in front of a sellout crowd. And this year, they certainly gave the fans their money's worth in what will probably go down as one of the more memorable nights in franchise history. Last Saturday, a record crowd of more than 11,000 certainly wasn't disappointed by the 18th running of the races, which, if you haven't heard, went to Rockefeller. On the ice, the Fighting Wiener Dogs, as they always rebrand for a night, wiped out the defending Clark Cup champion Fargo Force, leading from start to finish in a 6-1 rout. Now, that combined with a 3-2 victory over the Force in Fargo a night earlier led to some chippy play and several skirmishes as Sioux Falls began to pull away and set the stage for this. One of the rarest sights in hockey in the third period, goaltenders Aiden Wright and Alan Lendak dropping the gloves, skating to center ice, and duking it out in a goalie fight. Now, the tensions had been bubbling for a while, and it was capper to an electric night.
So actually, in the end of the second period, we were about to fight, actually, because he had skated up to me at the end of the period when there was a huge scrum when the buzzer went, and the refs were right there, and I told him, I said, hey, if you want to go, like, next scrum, next period, let's do it. And so we did it. It's getting a little scrummy. There's 12,000 people there. Figured I'd give the people what they want and, you know, have some fun.
A little bit of a shock factor at first, but then watching him handle himself, he did an excellent job in the fight. Really got our crowd ignited again, and he was having a shutout on top of it. That was a fun night, but I think also it brings out a lot of fans that maybe don't get to see us all the time, and that was a great night to display our team and what our family's about and our culture, and hopefully that'll attract more fans to cheer us on throughout the rest of the regular season into the playoffs.
Well, they are back to being the Stampede after the one-night-only rebrand. The Herd have 3 games this weekend, starting tomorrow night with a home-and-home at Lincoln. The team there 4 points back up for the top spot in the USHL standings. Unfortunately, they won't have Wright for those games as he and the Fargo goalie Lendak were suspended 2 games each for the fight. Wright will be eligible to return on Sunday when the Herd host, ironically, Fargo at 4.